You think you know me? Say I'm as cold-hearted as they come. You think I'm slowly cutting my ties with you, that I'm done. Here's what you don't know. Feelings, they grow slow. I've just been caring for mine. Now I can feel it. Now I believe it. Baby, tonight is the night. I'm gonna call you up in the name of love. Gonna call you up and tell you that I'm not giving up. In the name of love, I'm not giving up yet on you. In the name of love, in the name of love. In the name of love, in the name of love. You think it's easy, yeah. Falling in love, well, maybe for you. I think it's crazy, oh no. But I'll be damned if I'm not a fool. Here's what you don't know. Feelings, they go slow. I've just been caring for mine. Now I can feel it. Now I believe it. Baby, tonight is the night. In the name of love, in the name of love. In the name of love, in the name of love. I'm gonna call you up in the name of love. Gonna call you up and tell you that I'm not giving up. In the
Welcome to Free Live Tarot Readings. I'm TarotOracle and I do the readings.
It's 6:30. Time for the TarotOracle show.
There we go. So I have an announcement today. Let me get my sounds. There we go. I have an announcement today. So I will only be doing streaming from Monday to Thursday. So Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, I'm going to take off, I think from now on. So the weather's cooling down, and I want to go ride my bike. I want to go exercise. I want to go see a movie. I want to go to the zoo. And a lot of times, Christina doesn't wake up until like noon. So when Christina wakes up, it's like noon, and then she's ready to go at like 2, and now we can't go do anything because I got to come back and stream. So, and I don't want to be like gone random days all the time. So I'm going to take Friday, Saturday, Sunday is going to be my time off. So there you go. So Monday through Thursday, we'll be streaming. And Friday, Saturday, Sunday, we won't be here. I'll make a formal video announcing it and as to why and all this other stuff. So yeah, I just want to get out and like go see a movie and go, you know, go do mini golf or something goofy, go to the zoo, go to the botanical gardens, go out to eat and stuff like that. So Monday through Thursday will be streaming days only. There we go. Antonio, thank you for your donation. I appreciate that. Velvet Divine, we got Effie, Andrew Maruta, and Solicito, welcome. How's it going? All right, we're rocking it tonight. Yeah, Nettie is here as well. All right, let's see what's going on. We got Antonio wants to do a job interview. That's what I'm saying. That is what you need in life, is a job interview. Get there, have a seat, and do all the good work. Man, an interview is kind of weird. It's like you're presenting yourself out there to the world and hoping for the best, right? You're sort of putting yourself out there, you're letting the world see you, and you're like, yes, this is me. This is me. How do you like me, Mr. Boss Man? How do you like me? Hopefully you like me. Otherwise, it's going to be kind of awkward, I gotta say. Z, thank you for your donation. I greatly appreciate you. Bartman, welcome. We got John S. Smith, welcome as well. There we go. We're rocking it tonight. Solicito's got a question too. There we go. All right, Solicito, we put you in the queue. You are in the queue because we put you in the queue. We put you in the queue, therefore you're in the queue. That's what I'm talking about. Anyway, let's talk about a job interview. How is that going to go? You know, one more. Why is the tower in a job interview is what I'm saying. What is going on with the tower being in the middle of the job interview? Ain't nobody got time for that. All right, let's see what's going on. We got a 3 of Pentacles. Wow, that looks nice. Okay, here's what my translation to this is, and this is just my opinion. Obviously, Antonio, you know how it works. You know how all the rules and all of that other stuff. 3 of Pentacles is your de facto, I'm going to get the job. I mean, that is the de facto, I'm going to get the job kind of job. And so you have that here, and that starts us out, that warms us up, and that is exciting. That is what you want to see. So excellent first card. And as I talk about in my book, link in the description for the book, as I discuss in the link, you really sort of need the first card to be the mood. You're setting the mood. It's like a first date, right? The first card is the first date. You got to make a good impression. You got to do good. You got to know what's going on. And Three of Pentacles makes that impression. It says getting the job is not going to be a problem. Moving into this space is not going to be a big deal. And this is kind of where you want to be, where you want to get settled, and a lot of good opportunities in that. Now you have some weird cards, some challenging cards, right? You have the happy home, happy family, which is over here, the Four of Wands, the Three of Pentacles. So if you hid these two cards, Antonio, you'd have a really good reading. But you don't. You have an in between this sandwich of beautiful cards. You have a couple of challenging cards. What is this sort of saying? I think that you're looking at a challenging time getting into the job. That could be a situation where the job is open, you can get it, but it's a little bit different than what they told you, or the environment's a little bit different, or there is sort of something there that you don't want to see, right? And you sort of encounter that later. My recommendation would be, wow, thank you for a very generous donation, Danielle. I greatly appreciate that. My recommendation would be before and after the job interview, I would walk around a little bit, see about the other people. Are the other people having a good time? Are they look miserable? Like, what's going on? What's the environment like? Because you want to nail down what you're going to be working with, right? Lady, and be random with me, welcome. But yeah, you want to nail down what you're going to be working around. And if you can spot any red flags while you wander around, that is going to be the key factor there. Christina, welcome. Good to see you. But yeah, the Tower and the Three of Swords, almost like there's something hidden, something there. Maybe the company's not exactly as stable as they see. Maybe the job is unstable. Maybe you're on like a 3-month probation or something weird like that. And you got to kind of put up with that. So, but you do need to understand that, yes, there is something you need to investigate, something that's going on. Can you get the job interview? I'm still going with a thumbs up. It looks encouraging, a lot of good cards on the outside, but look on the inside to make sure that you actually want to be there, right? So you're interviewing them as much as they're interviewing you for this particular position. So there we go. You know, a little bit of an unusual thing, but I mean, hey, that works. All right, we got the Z. Z wants to know about the boss man. Z says, my boss, plans for me, plans for career. All right, let's see if we can get a career with the boss man. That's what I'm talking about. I mean, if you do get a career, you need it with the boss man. Let's look with the Little Wizard's Tarot. That's what I'm talking about. Little Wizard's Tarot makes the grade. This is the one that you need. This is the one that you've been shopping for. This is the one that you're like, ooh, I like that one. I need this deck, because this deck has a reputation on the stream for being a little bit unusual, being a little bit fun, being a little bit cool. It's got all sorts of wild and interesting things about it. We need to see what's happening. Need to see what's happening with all of them. All right, my U.S. boss plans for my career. Oh, Jesus, they like you. Z, I mean, if you're worried, you're concerned, take a deep breath. I don't think you have any problems at all. You're really looking at some good stuff happening here. Wheel of Fortune says you are the mainstay at that job. You are the person that they want, that they need, that they are looking for at that job, and they are excited to have you around. Very exciting and very cool indeed. Wheel of Fortune is a great card to have in any reading where you just have a steady career. It's what goes around comes around. It's a steady daily basis for what we're doing, and I think the Wheel of Fortune makes the grade and all sorts of good magic within that. Now, the key card here in the entire reading is the Magician. You know what you're doing. They understand that you know what you're doing. You're the one that props up the company, quite frankly. You have a lot of good things, a lot of good possibilities in there, and you're the person that's going to make it happen. They rely on you. They look forward to you being there. A lot of good things, a lot of exciting adventures waiting for you in there, right? Crystal, welcome. Good to see you. But the Strength card as well says they have a good connection with you. You're good to talk to. You're easy to sort of get the job done, and I need these specifications modifications. I need this done at this time. You're good with that. You're like just nailed that, right? You're like, okay, no problem. I will get that done immediately. Not going to be an issue at all. Strength card is very, very encouraging to make that happen. So very good cards overall. Boss's plans to keep you there, to work you, to get you good stuff, to get you the opportunities, open the doors for you. I think that's where it is at, right? We got it. Yvette, thank you for your donation over PayPal. I appreciate that. It is PayPal tonight. It's blowing up. You hear the beeps in the background. The beeps aren't waiting around with that. Gustave Dorde is next. We got Daniels coming in here. We got guidance to embracing healthier methods of enjoyment, health issues, down old coping mechanism. Let's see what's going on with that. All right, we got Dan. Wants to know health issues. As always, this is entertainment purposes only. I am just a fat man reading cards on the internet. So if you do, I am not a doctor, nor do I give medical advice. This is an entertainment reading, and, don't take nothing seriously because it's an entertaining reading. All right, so Dan has a couple of health issues. We need to embrace healthier methods of sort of enjoyment. We have some health issues holding us down a little bit, not allowing us to be who we want to be with this. What can we do? How can we adjust to this environment to make ourselves open and get us the opportunities we need and make things happen? All right, let's take a look at it. The guidance is going to be here, the Hanged Man. What you're doing clearly doesn't work, right? There is a level of what you're doing clearly doesn't work. And I think that's going to be the big thing here. In other words, what has caused the health issues? Is it diet? Is it exercise? Is it lifestyle? Like, what kind of things do we have, right? What kind of things do we have? Coping mechanisms, maybe not working, maybe kind of challenging to get those in there. But you definitely want to focus on the Hanged Man. Let's look at things a little bit differently. As the quote goes, doing the same things and expecting different results is the definition of insanity. So if this is something that you have a level of control, you've already seen a doctor, I assume they've already given you some advice, meds, whatever that you need to cope with the health issues, you're going to be able to take that, you're going to be able to sort of get that and move on and get some opportunities, some golden opportunities from that. Hanged Man, let's look at things a little differently. What can we do differently to make our situation better? We can't do what we've always done. That doesn't work. Some of the things that you're going to do, some of the things that you're sort of doing with a coping mechanism, I think you'll be able to knock those out and to get rid of any bad habits pretty quickly, right? Eight of Wands, it is the fast-moving sort of a card. It is sort of moving from here to there, getting the movement fast, getting it quick, which is encouraging for any sort of change of lifestyle, any sort of different things that you're doing. Because now you have an open door to something that you can do differently or something that's going to be different, right? So now you have something that's going to be short-lived. So if you have a coping mechanism, you can get through it quickly. If you need to change habits, you can get through it quickly. It looks like we're going to be able to heal from this relatively fast in comparison to what we had thought, right? Annette and Boo Boo, welcome. Good to see you. Four of Wands, you need to be comfortable with your new lifestyle. The lifestyle, obviously, the doctor has suggested something different. Maybe the diet, maybe the exercise, something is a little bit different here. But the Four of Wands is a happy home, happy family, but it's a new home. So you need to make a new home. In other words, you need to be comfortable with the new lifestyle, because a lot of times we have an old lifestyle, we have something new, and everybody hates change. And moving from the place that we were to the place that we need to be is difficult because everybody hates that change. So you need that Four of Wands, that comfort, that, sort of getting comfortable with where you're at in the current thing. Like, for example, I went to the hospital 3 times for like for a high, really high blood pressure, like a hypertensive blood pressure episode. Anyway, so I had to radically change my diet in order to stop that. So I changed my diet. It fixed all the issues, all the things. But the thing was, the Four of Wands, it's difficult to make a new home, a happy family with something that's completely different. It's difficult to look at things differently with the Hanged Man and to have a new home and to get into the new environment. But you just sort of force it in. You sort of do what the doctor recommended, and you just sort of make that happen. The Moon says that in a few months, things will change for the better, right? The Moon is a card of time. It talks about a couple of months. It talks about the distance between start to finish. And this is something you have to be patient with. And if you are patient, then I think you're going to be able to make it happen. You are going to be able to get in that happy home, happy family. And the Ace of Pentacles, what can we do differently? You need to look at different ideas. You need to embrace different things, right? The Ace of Pentacles, the beginning of a new level of stability, the beginning of something that's going to be new, stable. It's going to be happy. I think you're on the right track, Dan. I have encouraging words for you right there. And I think you're going to be okay. I think you're going to be A-okay up in here. Obviously, entertainment purposes only. That's not a health reading, but I just wanted to, let you know there. All right, Yvette is next. Yvette has a wonderful donation. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. Yvette, what is your question? Let me look. Maybe you typed it in, and I did not see it. Let me check it out. We got Yvette is out here somewhere. Yvette, there we go. What I need to know that Joe applied for the deck. Okay, your deck. Well, very cool indeed. Thank you for your donation again. I greatly appreciate that. All right, let's do why. Why wants to know why not? All right, your deck. Okay. We're going to use the Tarot Tower right now, and we're going to get the deck that Yvette wants, because that's what we do. She wants this one right here. You know what that is, the Waterfall Tarot. If you don't have this, link in the description. Look how thick this is. Look at, that's a thick boy right there. Look at that. You got beautiful images that I hand painted in watercolor. I even got the paintings that came with it. Because I did it. Look at this. Some people are like, you just did that. No. I actually did this. Look, here's the paintings. We got the Ace of Cups over here. We got the little water and all of that, right? Look at that. I bought some gold acrylic paint, and I did that. And I had to do that in a Sharpie. I painted on the bottom, and I did that with a Sharpie. Because have you ever gotten to like paint and try to make a straight line? Oh my God. I did that with a Sharpie too. I'm sorry. Will you forgive me for using a Sharpie on an acrylic painting? Will you? And look at this. I did that with a Sharpie too. That's a Sharpie too. I'm sorry. But yeah, here's the Wheel of Fortune over here. Look at that. I did all of that. I didn't do that with the Sharpie. That was actual paint. That was yellow paint. That was cadmium yellow lemon. And then I had cadmium yellow deep or something like that. And I did that. Did the squiggly lines and all that other stuff. I did the pretty little clouds over there. I got a brush and went boom, boom, boom until it looked like that. So, that's it. That's it. One day I'll give away those paintings, by the way. One day. How do you like the Blooming Cats Tarot? I really like it. It's nice. It is nice indeed. All right. Yeah, we got the, what do I need to know about the new job that I applied for? Let's see. What is going on? What deck is this? Link in the description if you want one for $19. It's my deck. I made it out of those paintings that I just showed you. I actually made it. I made it just for you. I made it just for you, Velvet Divine. Just for you, I made it. And I have a special sale for you, Velvet Divine. I have a special deal for you, Velvet Divine. If you use Velvet Divine, if you use the word TarotOracle coupon, is it TarotOracle coupon or something like that? Email me. I'll give you a coupon, 10% off. Anyway, $19. That's what I'm talking about. All right, what do I need to know about the new job that I applied for? Two of Cups. Interview's going to go pretty easy. All right. If you have the interview process is going to be pretty simple, pretty easy. It looks just like, sort of an easy, sort of call it in kind of interview. Two of Cups, the Star. Oh man, these cards are amazing. I think it's beautiful. Three of Swords, right? There's a level of disconnect between you and the job. It feels like not everything is lining up as it needs to be. It feels like something's wrong. The whole time you're like, something's wrong. What's going on? What is happening here? I really don't think you should be worried about it, right? Because I think you are. I think you do. Yvette's sitting over there like, oh man, something's weird. Something's weird's going on over here. I'm not sure what's happening, but I am uncomfortable with it. You have to understand that that's going to happen. And you have to be okay with that happening too. Because a lot of times we are kind of weirded out. We're kind of uncomfortable. We're like, oh man, I'm not really sure what to do. Two of Cups says, don't worry about it. I think that the job interview goes well. I think you have a good match. You have a good thing going on there. Joe, welcome to the stream. How you doing? Good to see you. But yeah, the star says you belong there. This is something where you just go through the process. You phone it in. Not a problem at all. All sorts of good things that are going to be happening with that. Not of one talked about the fiery aspect that you do need here, but mostly it feels like that there's a lot of stuff to be done when you first start, right? So when you first start, I got to do this, I got to do that. I'm sort of really pressing, really pushing for how things need to go, where things need to be and whatnot. Nine of Swords says, don't really worry about it because you will worry about it. Do not worry about it. Do not worry about it. But yeah, that's the way it goes. That is the way it goes. What is the coupon? I may get a third copy. Oh my. What is the coupon? Let me see. Let me see if I can get into Etsy from this computer. This is not my main computer. So let me see if I can get into Etsy from that. Let's see. Sign in. No, I can't get that. It's either Tarot Love or Tarot Oracle. It may be Tarot Love, all one word. I don't know. Let me see. Let me see. Let me type it in there. Try a couple of coupons with it. Tarot Love or Tarot Oracle. One of those two. Try Tarot Love or Tarot Oracle. Rosemary, thank you for your donation. I appreciate that. If neither one of them work, email me so I can get to my main computer and get you the coupon. But give those two a try. Give those two a try. All right. What's going on, Rosemary? Thank you so much for your donation. I greatly appreciate you. All right. That's Yvette. Yvette, I mean, let me know how it goes. I think the job is going to be super exciting. Super exciting indeed. I like it. I like it. You know, a new deck would not fail. Hopefully it doesn't fail. I mean, I've hand painted that thing. I need to make another deck. I need to make another deck. Oh, I don't know what to do, man. I don't know what to do. Maybe the Tasty Tarot. Maybe I should just print it. Maybe I should just print this, you know, and then sell it. Print this and sell it. No Kickstarter. Annette, thank you for your donation. I greatly appreciate you. But let's see what's going on. By the way, in case you weren't here at the beginning, I will only be streaming Monday through Thursday from now on. Friday, Saturday, Sunday, I'm going to take off. I'm going to go to a movie. I'm going to go to the botanical gardens. I'm going to go ride my bike. I'm going to go do some workouts and stuff like that. I'm going to hang out. I'm going to go out with Christina. We're going to go to a restaurant somewhere. So Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, I'm off. So the weekends, I'm out of here. Monday through Thursday, I'm here every night. Every night, Monday through Thursday. That's what's happening. That is what's happening. In case you're missing me Friday and Saturday, and yeah, Friday, Saturday, Sunday night, I am gone. I am gone. I'm having some fun. And the reason is, it's getting nice outside. It's like 80 degrees, you know what I'm saying? It's nice and cool. It's time to ride the bike, man. It's time to get out, go to like a festival or a Oktoberfest or just, you know what I'm saying? Just get drunk at Oktoberfest and just pass out on a bench somewhere. That's what I'm talking about. All right, Rosemary, keep going to GD for training on the job or not. Oh man, is GD going to be good training or it's not going to be good training? Let's go to the Tarot Tower and find out. Let's see what is happening over here on the Tarot Tower. Now, if I'm going to be training, somebody asked about the blooming cats. I do not mind using the beautiful, the wonderful, the amazing blooming cats tarot is what I'm talking about. You think it's a fantastic idea. Here's my main problem. Christina sleeps until noon. And then she rolls out of bed, and like after she's gonna take a shower and get ready, she's ready at like 2 p.m. And I'm like, well, I got to stream in 4 hours, so we can't go to Dallas. We can't go to the gardens. We can't go to the zoo and stuff like. We can't go see that movie because I got to stream. So I need a couple of days just to like go and make Christina happy. You know what I'm saying? Because if you don't make the girlfriend happy, the girlfriend's going to be out of there is what I'm saying. The girlfriend's going to be out of there is what I'm saying. And I've spent way too much time you know, abandoning this relationship. So I'm just saying, Rocky's a world. Welcome. Good to see you. How are you doing tonight? You doing? All right. Keep going into GD for training on the job training or not. Oh, Jesus, that looks good. That looks really good. That does look pretty decent. Here's the thing. You need to understand your limits, right? Your limits. how much training more do you need? How much more training do you need? And that's my question to you. Between me and you, Rosemary, how much additional training do you think you really need here? Okay? Because at some point, you really don't need any more, right? Mango Polo, thank you for your donation. I appreciate you. You don't really need any more, right? At some point, you need to do an 8 of Cups. You need to be, okay, I got all the training I need, and I'm done, right? I'm pretty much done. We're getting repetitive right now. Yeah, I'm pretty good with that, right? Hanged cat. You know, the training makes me look at things differently from somebody else's perspective. And that is beautiful. And that's what you need. That is what you need. The problem is when you do your training, if you just look at stuff from your perspective, you don't look at, you know what I'm saying? You need other people to get you kind of their view on it. And that's what the hanged cat does. It gets you the enlightenment, the lit up head over here. It gets you that, is what I'm saying. Danielle, thank you for your donation over PayPal. Let me know what your question is. But yeah, the Hierophant too, right? Hierophant says you need to have enough understanding to be able to master whatever you're doing. Once you have that, yeah, do an 8 of Cups. I mean, Rosemary, do an 8 of Cups. And my question to you is, are you at that level? Because I don't think you are if you're asking about it. Because, you know what I'm saying? If you're at that level now, you'd be like, I'm good. I'm good. I'm sort of repetitive. I'm getting repetitive training now. I already know this stuff. It's time to go. Anyway, the Ace of Pentacles says there's something to say for the training. It does introduce you to a good way of doing it. It does introduce you to a different way of looking at it. A little bit of a hanged cat. And I think you should go until you're done. Until you're done. And I mean, there's nothing that's going to say that you're done. You just intuitively know that I kind of got this at this point, right? Annette has it. That's for sure. Will I find a house before the end of the year and get a grant? The down payment's what I'm talking about. You need a house. You need a house. This is a time. This is the time to do it. All right. Here's what I think is going to happen. Annette, by the way. In my opinion, entertainment purposes only, in my opinion, though. I think that the housing market is slowing down now because the interest rates are going up, right? I would lock down your interest rate before they jack it up again, because they're going to continue to jack it up to like 4.75% or something before the end of the year. And I thank you for your donation. So you should lock it down when you can. Get your interest rate, get your loan locked down, right? Rosemary, thank you for your other donation. Now, the housing market is going to continue to slow down a little bit until the end of the year. Around springtime, I think it's going to pick up again. My opinion, just my opinion. Around springtime, I think it's going to pick up a little bit. But yeah, this is the time. This is the time to start shopping, to get it done, to get all of that money out there. Because getting a new house is exciting. It's exciting indeed. Let's find out if we're going to get before the end of the year. Because yeah, springtime, I think it's going to be a little bit different. End of the year. There is a bit of a competition here. I think we have rotated into a level of buyer's market. Yes, we have, right? So you're not paying, $100K over sticker cost or anything like that. So, it's just good. There's still a level of competition for the good spots, okay? The good spots are a little bit of a level of competition. So you do need to just nail everything down, get everything steady, get everything ready. I do think it's going to be difficult to find what you're looking for at the price that you want. You do have to be a little bit flexible. But the Queen of Pentacles says, yeah, your money that you have is going to be able to do it. Now, remember that Bank of America, I think, is it Chase or is it Bank of America? One of the banks has a new program to where you can get a no down payment loan. It's kind of like a 2,000 in certain areas. I don't know if one of those areas is your area, but yeah, if you can nail that, that's nice. The Queen of Pentacles says it's not going to be a problem. Research whatever bank it is. It's like no down payment if you get a house within a certain area or something like that. Anyway, see if you can get that. And if you can get that, that's going to be a big score for you. But I do think that is good. Knight of Cups says you're not exactly thrilled or super excited about the house, but you do get a house. You do get a house, okay? So I think that is going to be the big thing. Yeah, but yeah, it's rotating into a buyer's market. It's what you need. Careless Whisper, welcome. Good to see you. But yeah, that is what you need to know. All right? And again, springtime, I think it's going to rotate back to a seller's market. Here's what I think is going to happen. Okay, do you want me to make a special video about my financial predictions for the end of the year? Do you want my predictions for the end of the year? Because I think the buyer's market is going to rotate into a seller's market again in the spring. I also think that the Fed will pivot back to lowering interest rates, in my opinion, entertainment purposes only, before spring. I think you have a lot of motion, a lot of things happening in the market right now, and hopefully I can sort of nail down a couple of these things and get that into a predictable state, at least with that. Cappy Ram, October romantically. Cappy wants some love. That's what I'm talking about.
Music to make love to.
Cappy is all about, you know who loves you, Cappy? You know who loves you? Me and the teddy bear. I love you, Cappy. Cappy, the teddy bear loves you. Look at that. Look at that. It's got a kind of a creepy stare. But the teddy bear loves you, Cappy. You have to understand that. You have to understand that. The prices are awful. They are awful. But it's going to get a little bit better, right? A little bit better. It's going to rotate into a seller's market once again. Anyway, all right. October for you, romantically, anyone other than the teddy bear. I mean, you could hug the teddy bear. The teddy bear's huggable. Come here, teddy bear. I say, gave him a hug. We all love you. We all love you, Cappy. Teddy bear included, me included. You know what I'm saying? But let's see if anybody else out there. October 4, love. Page of Wands. It feels like you're going a little bit in the mouse wheel. You get a good date, you get a bad date. You get a good date, you get a bad date. It's kind of like trying to bet on the stock market. It's like, oh my. But yeah, that Page of Wands. Page of Wands. It feels like, don't get frustrated, all right? Realize that you're going to have the good and the bad. It's not all going to be good. It's not going to be bad. You're going to have to be able to mix it up, and I think that's going to be important, right? Hierophant says you do get something fairly serious before the end of the year. When I say fairly serious, I mean it looks good, right? It looks good, and I think that's kind of what you want, the Hierophant. We're moving into that space. We want a little bit of something serious. We want a little bit of something that's going to be a little bit more substantial, something with a little meat on the bone. It's what you need. That's what I'm talking about, all right? Anyway, you mean Elvis sang Teddy Bear and chicks dig Elvis. I mean, everybody digs Elvis. Did you like the older Elvis, though? Did you like the peanut butter and Nana sandwich Elvis? I mean, I got to know. Are you women attracted to the older Elvis with the stomach? You know what I'm saying? And the reason I ask is I listened to a comedian who sent me the comedian. Maruta sent me the comedian. And they said, hey, if you get a man with a stomach, that's the one that you want to keep, right? That's the one that's going to have the house. That's it. Maruta, that was still excellent. I showed that to like everybody I know. Anyway, Cappy, it is the long marathon game. You're going to have to put up with the bad, the good. I think October's looking a little better for romance. Just be aware that you got a couple of challenges in the mix there. Got something serious, a little bit pretty good before the end of the year. If you're willing to wait, if you're willing to be patient with that, you prefer the older Elvis. Oh my, okay. Well, there you go. Yeah, I mean, Maruta sent me that. If you haven't seen that video from Maruta, it is hilarious. It talks about basically that when choosing a man, you want one with a stomach, because they're going to have the steady job, the nice car, the house, and all this other stuff. So yeah. Anyway, I can relate because I got a little bit of a gut. I weighed 415 pounds. So yeah, you can't lose that much weight without a little bit of kickback over there. Is what I'm talking about. Danielle, what is going on? Danielle, did you like the old or the young Elvis? Danielle, you let me know. You let me know because it's your turn. It is your turn. Danielle wants to know something. I have no idea what they want to know. I think that, there we go. Hi, well, hello. Can you give me an idea, the signs, or something to look for in a person who I can have a long, happy relationship with? Let's make it happen, right? Antonio, thank you for the other donation. Rosemary, if I didn't say thank you, thank you. And thank you again. Let's use this one right here for you. I'm talking to you, Danielle. This is the one that you need right here. It is called the Modern Love Tarot. And I mean, a man with a stomach is a modern love. You prefer fluffy men. See, there you go. I mean, I don't know. Is Teddy Bear fluffy? Teddy Bear's got a little gut. I mean, Teddy Bear's got a little booty and got a little gut there. I mean, Teddy Bear likes the ho-hos. Teddy Bear likes the ho-hos. I enjoy ho-hos. I'm the only person that I know that actually likes to eat those things. But I enjoy ho-hos. I think they're yummy. They got the cream filling. They got the chocolate on the outside. They're like a little bit firm on the outside, a little crunchy on the outside. You know what I'm saying? Love that. You put them in the fridge. Ho-hos are king. If you want a snacky poo and you don't mind gaining some weight, ho-hos are where it's at. All right. The days you come back for us. I mean, Annette, I'm going to be here 4 days a week. It'll be all right. Teddy Bear is fluffy. So he's like the older Elvis? Is he like the older Elvis? Like that? Like the peanut butter nana sandwiches? Anyway, can you give me signs? Can you give me an idea of what to look for the person I have a long-term happy relationship with? Two of Pentacles, you need somebody that's decisive. You don't need the wavering. You don't need the people that are lazy. You need the people that are decisive. They know what to do. They know where to go. They know what kind of actions to take. Because the people that can't make a decision, they keep asking you where you want to go. That's not something that you want. Not something that you want. Indeed. Two of Pentacles, you want some decisive. You want somebody that knows what they're doing, knows where they're going, and has an idea of what's going to happen at the end of the day. You want somebody that wants a real relationship too, right? You have these people that are wasting your time, Danielle. Danielle, you got them. You got them. They're in your life. They're wasting your time. You don't have time for all of that. Ain't nobody got time for all that. Ten of Pentacles, if they're not serious, don't even bother with them, right? If they say, yeah, I don't really want a serious relationship on the first date, okay, thank you. I've got to leave. But the 10 of Pentacles, happy home, happy family with that. By the way, that tire is way too high up in that tree. Who the hell is going to be able to get up there? You're going to have to climb the tree, and you have to swing on that. If you fall from that tire swing, you're going to break your neck. Look at that. Look how high that is. That's like 80 feet in the air. Who did this? All right, but I'm just saying, the Seven of Swords, this is somebody who you don't want them to be talking bad about the exes. You don't want to be talking bad about the exes, right? Because if they have all sorts of issues with all of these other people, then they're probably going to have an issue with you too. If they're trashing the exes, you do not want them in your life. Those are your key components. Those are your signs that you need for a successful and happy relationship. Ella, thank you for your double donation over PayPal. And Shaylee, I thank you for your donation over PayPal as well. All right, we got ES is coming up with some donos on the PayPal realm. Let's see, what do we got? Where's the PayPal button? ES, my favorite stock ticker ever, by the way, /ES, S&P 500 futures. That's where it's at, right? You get 3 contracts of that. You ride that up. You make some decent money until it goes right back down and crashes and takes all of your money. All right, ES, though, you're still my favorite. You're still my favorite. Sell RV or no? And your other question was, am I going to regret it? Selling an RV. Oh, my. New job. All right, let's do the double ES right now. Double ES. I don't cheat on you, ES. I don't cheat on you and go to NQ, the NASDAQ. Ain't nobody got time for the stinky NASDAQ. I stick with the ES. I love the ES. S&P 500 for the win. S&P, NASDAQ is all choppy. It's like trying to grab a piece of ice out of a running blender, shading the NASDAQ. Ain't nobody got time for that. I go back to the ES. ES is smooth, like a nice rum. You know what I mean? A little nice rum and Coke in the evening. You just sort of relaxing and all this stuff. Anyway, all right. Devil's Food Donuts. Yeah. Christina's been talking about Krispy Kreme for like a year, right? So she finally goes to Krispy Kreme and she buys like 3 dozen donuts at a Krispy Kreme. And of course, her digestive system is instant karma. Like all of y'all want instant karma, right? You're like, can I get karma for this and that and this and that? She's always talked about Krispy Kreme. That's all she talks about in the morning. Like, do you want Starbucks? No, I want Krispy Kreme. I'm not driving 40 minutes to get a Krispy Kreme. Anyway, so she went to Krispy Kreme and got 3 dozen donuts, and the digestive repercussions on her were just epic. And I mean epic. I was like, you gonna go to Krispy Kreme again? She's like, no. Anyway, all right, we're gonna sell the RV, or what is gonna happen with all of that stuff? I'm gonna regret it. Knight of Swords, Empress, Six of Wands, Ten of Cups. I think you should keep it. I think you should keep it. I'm sorry. I think you should keep it. The Empress, you know you love that RV. It frees you up. You're going to be going to Yellowstone. You're going to be going to Big Bend. You're going to be going all these places. You're going to miss it like an old flame. You're going to be on stream asking me, does my RV still love me? Does my RV still love me? Because you love that damn RV. Come on, let's admit it. Let's admit it. You know, you need to get, by the way, you need to get some boxes of that water evaporator stuff. It's like this thing you hang and it soaks up all the excess moisture in the air. That is A-okay for RV. Anyway, but yeah, you know, Knight of Swords. You love the motion. You love the mobility that you're going to have with that RV. Empress, you're comfortable in the RV. You love the RV. Six of Wands, you know, you're riding to success. You know, they're riding on a horse. You're riding on the RV to success, right? And the Ten of Cups, happy home, happy family, you're going to miss it. You're going to be coming back. Teddy is going to have to console you because you're going to be back. Does my RV still love me? And will it call me back, right? Because you're going to be like, man, that RV just ghosted me at this point. It ghosted me. I shouldn't have sold it. Keep it. Keep it. Keep it. All right. The other thing, a new job. Will I get a new job? I think it's will I get a new job? Will I get a new job soon? Or something like that. Yeah, will I get a new job soon? Let's see what's going on with the job. Hopefully we can get it. Hopefully we can get it. If we got to get a cider and cocoa. Yeah, that is. That is it. All right, the Hermit. Oh, my. It's going to be a little bit of time for you to get the new job. A little bit of time, a little bit of a wait to get in there to make that happen is what I'm talking about. Strength card says if you're patient, I think it's going to be okay. You just got to be patient. It's hard to be patient with this because you're like, where's the new job? Where is this? I want results. I want this. Have some patience with that. Eight of Cups says be willing to walk away from a job if it doesn't feel right and if it ain't going right, right? Here's the problem that you have. You get an interview or you have this job opportunity and you just know something's up with it. You know something's bad with it, but you're like, man, I've been looking for a little bit. Need to be hopping into that job. Be aware that you may need to walk away. Eight of Cups, walk away if you have to walk away. Do not be scared of that because the Knight of Cups is ultimately you have a good job waiting. You have all of this stuff, right? You have all of these things happening there and you are going to have a satisfying and emotionally resonant, a good job with that. Mango Polo, thank you for your other donation. I appreciate you. Going to be a little bit, have some patience. Have some patience. Before the end of the year, I think you get some leads, right? You get some leads. I'm going to go out on a limb, ES, because you are my favorite stock ticker. I'm going to go out on a limb right now. And I'm going to say that if you listen and you listen good to other people talking, to friends, to family, what's happening with that, somebody has some information that's going to be extremely valuable for you. It's almost like something happens. Somebody says something and it leads you in a direction you normally would not have gone. And I think that you have a good job opportunity in there, right? So keep your ears open and your, your head to the ground, your ears open. Is that it? Listening for the trains in the background and all that other stuff. All right, we got a Shaylee and we got, I think, a Z. Z. Thank you for your donations on PayPal. You are in the queue. But let's look at Mango Polo over here. It's got the double shot tonight. Mango Polo's coming in with the double shot. Let's see what's going on over here with a small business. Are we going to be able to get it done? Is this something that I can do, right? Watch out for flying tree limbs. That's what I'm talking about. You gotta be aware of your surroundings, right? Gotta be aware. All right. Let's see here. How's my new business? Is this going to be decent or is it going to be a train wreck? Knight of Pentacles says you got the right idea. You do got the right idea. Queen of Wands is the master of multitasking. It's also the CEO. If you're looking for something about like my business, well, I have something, I have an idea, I have some innovations. I think the Queen of Wands makes it happen here because that talks about the level of success that you need. That talks about being your own CEO, being your own master with the business, and that's what you need. Now, slow to make some income. You can't get too sort of upset. You can't get too worried worked up. It is a little slow to make some income. Page of Pentacles, you got to be patient with it. The more patient you are, the better off you're going to be with this, but that is going to what is going to happen because you're looking at happy home, happy family with the Pentacles. In other words, a small business is going to work. It's going to be exciting. It's going to be what we need. It's going to be how it works. The 10 of Pentacles means we're going to make the money we need, but you have to be patient. Page of Pentacles. Hey, I'm just not making the money that I need in the immediacy. But if you sort of hang on, that's going to be your opportunity. Not of Pentacles. You have a lot of Pentacles here. It really does point to a level of success, a level of good things happening with that, and making it happen. There's a husband. Make the right decisions. Oh my. The husband and decisions. I'm not really sure what's going to happen with that. I mean, that's going to be something the husband is, you think they're not making the right decisions or what's going on? Does my husband make correct decisions? Maybe. Let's see what they're going to do over here. I mean, you really look at the Moon, Knight of Cups, and Ace of Wands. The husband makes the decisions that they think are right. They make the decisions based upon emotion, based upon what's open, based upon what they can find, what they can do. And that's sort of all you can really expect from them, right? Because that's kind of what you need at the end of the day. You need some good decision making. And I think they do make some good decisions. But be aware that they are kind of, on that road to just sort of, making emotional type of decisions. They're making decisions based upon what they need, what they want. So it's not like this big objective decision. But they like it. The Moon says, let's go with the emotional realm. Let's make some things happen. With that Ace of Wands says they follow up on the decisions too. That's what you kind of need, right? You want to make a decision, but you also want to be able to follow up, right? I did this. Here's my goal. Here's what I want. I'm going to do that in that mode there. We got, let's see, Shaylee. I think Shaylee. Yeah, Shaylee. Thank you for your donation. I appreciate you. Let's get that over. By the way, we are on PayPal. We're making that happen. And a little bit of a PayPal dono over here. We got S. S wants Theo be able to stay in the U.S. All right, will Theo be able to stay in the U.S.? Is this something where they're going to get kicked out of the U.S., going to be able to stay? Let's go to the Tarot Tower. Let's look at something that's going to be good for this. Chiro Marchetti is kind of on my list for tonight. I did want to use a Chiro deck. This is a beautiful one, and I think that's going to be nice indeed. Very nice indeed. So, Anne, I did not skip you, I promise. Anne, you are next. With the double mango, we got Anne, Rosemary, and Antonio. So there we go. All right, let's see what's going on here, and see what's going on. All right, will Theo be able to stay in the U.S.? The 3 celebrate. Oh, nice. You have 2, not 1, but 2 celebration cards. I'm really leaning toward yes. Really leaning towards yes right now. I really think that that's where we're going to be, right? You have a celebration, you have a party of the 9. This is someplace we're going to be able to be. We're going to have a celebration here, celebration there. The celebration is kind of where we're at right now. There is a level of concern. It's almost like that you have a couple of things there that you're worried about. Like, well, I have this idea here, or we have this sort of red flag over here. I think you have a couple of concerns, a couple of worries with that. But the 9 talks about the end goal being what you want, the end goal being a happy resolution. 9 of Cups is in the Lon Malo Duquette book on the thought, by the way. 9 of Cups is the greatest card in here, because it talks about the emotional resonance, the happiness, and the end result being exactly what you need. And again, we have the 3, right? There's people on your side. I think that they're going to be able to get that no problem, and you're going to be able to just nail this with no issues whatsoever. It looks really good. So I'm going to go with ultimately a thumbs up over there. A thumbs up, and making it happen. All right, let's see. Anne is next. By the way, I'm merging PayPal and Super Chats together. So in case you wonder, I did not forget about you. I promise I did not forget. And you just got to be patient with me. I know I skip around. But that's what's going to happen. Tarot Tower and the Key Tarot is here tonight. And what is Thor's message towards me? The God of Thunder. When they speak, people listen. When they speak and people listen. That's what I need. That's what we need indeed, right? You paid under J. All right, Intuitive. I got your question in the queue. Thank you so much for your donation. I appreciate you. All right, is anyone casting a spell on you? We'll see in just a minute. Right now, let's see if the God of Thunder has any message towards you. Three of Swords. All right, we got 3 messages with 3 cards, what I'm saying. You're looking at a 6 of Swords here. It takes longer than you would expect, but we're going in the right direction. Going in the right direction is some of the most difficult things that we can do, right? The most difficult things that we can sort of get done. Going in the right direction is difficult indeed. And the 6 of Swords says we're going there because a lot of times we don't get the necessary feedback that we need. We don't get kind of the direction that we need. We have to wing it. We have to make it up. We have to sort of go forth and hope for the best, right? But the 9 of Pentacles says there's a level of stability along the path. So if you can make it to the end of the path, I think that's going to be good as well. Now, the Pentacles is sort of a pride in what we do, a pride in how we're doing it and what we're going for. And 3 of Swords says we don't get all the results that we need, which is one of the more difficult parts of the game. We just don't get the results that we need, not as smooth of a transition as we need. But if we sort of take a deep breath, we're able to put up with it, we're able to sort of, have the patience to get through it. I think that's going to be the biggest thing to go forth and make happen. So there you go. There is the God of Thunder's messages towards you. Hopefully you can borrow the hammer, swing it around, and have a good time with all of that. Rosemary's got the double shot tonight. Got the double shot tonight. Too much gossip. Too much gossip at work. That doesn't sound good at all. Let's see what's going on there, man. All right. Too much gossip at work, indeed. And there's too much gossip about me at work. That's not good. Should I ignore it and just do the job, right? Should I just do my job? I know what I'm doing. Should I just approach the job the correct way, do what I need to do? And I think that's going to, go where it's at, right? Christina, your Chromebook, download on a Chromebook. You should be able to download it on a Chromebook. It's on Google Drive, and the Chromebook is from Google, so you should be able to view it. It's on Google Drive. You should be able to double click the PDF and make it come up. I do not have a Chromebook, but I do know that you should be able to double click and make it come up. It is on a shared drive, so I'm not sure if you can download it or not. You should be able to. You can either right click on the file and click download, and then when it downloads, you go ahead and open it up and save it off. Save it off in your favorites. Or since it's on Google Drive and you have a Google, it showed an error. Send me the error. Send me a screenshot of the error, please. Anyway, I'm a tech guy, so I'll get you through it. Christina, let me know. Anyway, too much gossip about me at work, so I just ignore it. King of Cups, 10 of Pentacles in the moon. I think you should ignore it because it's not going to last that long. That's my reading, right? King of Cups. This is something to where they just want to bait you into doing something. They want to bait you into it, right? They're like, if I do this, I'm going to get a reaction. And if you don't react to it, you win. But if you do react to it, now they're going to escalate it, in my opinion. So I would just go ahead and completely ignore it. And if somebody says, yo, Rosemary, there's gossip about you, just laugh and go, yeah, right, whatever. Just the more you ignore it and don't play the game, the more the game becomes dull, and they don't want to do it. They do not want to do it. So I think that's going to be there, right? And King of Cups is emotionally distant from the other objective, is emotionally distant out on an island over there with nobody around. If you're distant, if you're isolated, if you don't take the bait, you're going to be good. Now, the 9 of Wands says the people that are doing the gossip, you're not the only one that's been on the gossip tree, and you're not the only one that's going to be on the gossip tree. They have other targets in mind. They will move on from you if you don't take the bait. 9 of Wands, right? Injured warrior, wounded warrior, don't be that person. Let them move on to somebody else. 10 of Pentacles says happy home, happy family. If somebody does tell you there's gossip, you say, I just want a happy home, happy family. I want a good 10 of Pentacles over here, right? I want to do my job. I want to go home. That's what I want to do. And they understand that. Everybody understands that view. I want to do my job, and then I want to go home. I don't want to do all the gossip. I don't want to play all the, we did this in junior high school, right? We don't want to do this in adulthood. The moon says it's a couple of months, a month, couple of months, it goes away. If you don't take the bait, you just say, yo, I want to do my job. You know, gossip is for junior high school. Let me do my job and let's all go home. You know, whatever with the gossip. I think if you have that opinion, I think the people that you're talking to agree, because I think universally, everybody just wants to do their job and go home. Nobody wants to engage in gossip, because the people that are being gossiped about now, if you participate, you're the victim later, right? You're the victim later, because the victims go around. They don't have one victim. They look for another one and then another one. They want to see who takes the bait. And that is not you. That is not you indeed. So just express the attitude, you know. Gossip is for junior high school. I want to do my job and go home. You know, I'm not really paying attention to it. So whatever. Anyway, but the supervisor, you know what? The supervisor should be the one who handles that kind of stuff. The supervisor should grab everybody, yank them into a room like a parent in the junior high school and say, yo, we pay you to do a job, not to gossip. Whoever's doing the gossip, whoever's doing this BS, you stop. I mean, this is a supervisor's job. But anyway, will the current supervisor be replaced? I think yes. I think the lover says we have another supervisor in mind. I do think that they end up going to be replaced. I think it'll be at the beginning of the year. It's almost like a Christmas layoff, in my opinion, entertainment purposes only. But yeah, the King of Pentacles, right? They know what they're doing. They have everything that they need, but they have somebody better in mind. It seems the supervisor is just not making the grade right now. A Queen of Cups too, right? The supervisor is not really doing things based upon logic, more of an emotional aspect. The lover says we find somebody better. So yes, I do think the supervisor is going to be replaced. We'll do a thumbs up for that. And they're going to be replaced with somebody that's going to be better. And that's what you need. Supervisor needs to step in. Needs to step in there and be like, yo, you know, what's going on with this garbage? Anyway, all right, let's see. Mango Polo has another reading, I think. How's my new business? And will they try to hide from me? I'm not sure with that. Did I already do that one? Husband make the right decision. We got Antonio. There we go. All right, I'm trying to figure out who's next. Sorry, I'm merging PayPal with all of y'all. So let's see what's going on. Approach BY for our one-on-one. All right, a lot of job questions today. That's a good thing, right? That's what you want to do. You want to get in your job, you want to do your work, you want to go home, you want a happy job, happy relationship with a supervisor, you want to get paid, get your money and go. Get your money and go. Nobody wants to hang out at work with a bunch of garbage. All right, should I approach BY for our one-on-one? Okay, one-on-ones are important indeed, I do think. Let's approach this person. Let's see what's going on. Six of Pentacles, Lovers, and the King of Swords. It says, yes, you should. Yes, you should. We have the massive booby card. RR, I thank you for your donation. I appreciate it. But the Six of Pentacles at its root talks about giving away something, making a connection. Combined with the Lover says you should approach, and you should approach them and ask about or talk about the one-on-one, right? King of Swords says it's almost like this is not something they want to deal with. It's something that you may need to bring up. You may need to do that. But Z, I think that it's going to be a thumbs up with that. The Lovers combined with the massive tatas over here with the Six of Pentacles says the giving, you need to be doing the giving. You need to be opening that door. The Lover says it's going to be a good door to open. And I think that's what you need. I think that is what you need. Antonio has another question. Antonio wants to know, what will they try to hide from me? All right, let's see. If we're going to hide something, we're going to hide it in the Little Buddha Tarot. That's what I'm talking about. What's the booby deck? It's called the, oh shit, I don't know what it's called. I don't know what it's called. I have 180 decks of cards right now. I'm not sure what it's called. It's a really boring front of the box. It's a really boring box. I have the box here. Look, do I have the box? Do I have the box? Maybe? No, and no. I do not have the box. I do not have the box. Maybe somebody in chat remembers what the deck is called. But yeah, I do not have the box. It's really boring front of a box. It's like black and white. Very boring front of the box. But yeah. Anyway, what will they try to hide from me? What kind of hidden aspects? Maybe get a high priestess up in here? Maybe? Maybe a high priestess? Ooh, let's see what's going on. Get the Page of Pentacles. Something monetary, maybe something they couldn't finish. Definitely something monetary. We got 3 Pentacles over here. The Vox Arcana. Andrew is correct. That is the name of it. Okay, but yeah, you do have the Empress over here, right? It's something that they're comfortable with, but you're not comfortable with. It's almost like that it's a discussion maybe that, you know, they're not comfortable making, they're not comfortable having, or what happened. There's something wild, sort of weird going on there. You have 3 Pentacle cards. It's definitely something money related. It could be money that you're owed. It could be money that you should have been given. It could be money that's being spent on your behalf or something like that. King of Pentacles says whatever it is, it's something that you have, like, it's something that they have a lot of or something like that, right? They have a lot of it. They're not communicating the way that they need to communicate. 4 of Pentacles, they're being secretive about it for a particular reason. It's almost like they have an end goal to what is going on there. So yeah, you sort of want to find out what is happening. Page of Pentacles, though, they're not very competent. They're not very good at doing whatever it is. So yeah, it should be pretty easy to spot after a little bit, right? After a little bit, it should be easy to spot. So there. You want some male images. We got a lot of good male cards. We got a lot of very nice male cards over here. Let's see. We got one with no shirts, and then we got male cards with no shirts and no pants. So you choose. I mean, Ronnie, you choose. We got one deck with no shirts. And then we got another deck with no shirts and no pants, too. So you let me know which one you want, and we will whip it out, as they say. Anyway, Anne wants to know something good that will happen in the next month. Let's get something good over here. We need like a positive card. We need like some good stuff. Need like the Playful Heart Tarot is over there. That is going to be good indeed. The Wand suit would be very exciting. Maybe. I mean, the Wand suit. We do have a lot of men cards. We got the one with the no shirts, and then we got the one with no shirts, no pants. So, you know, I don't know. We'll see. We got a jumper over here, too. That's what I'm talking about. Something good that's going to happen in the next month. Playful Heart Tarot and all this other stuff. Let's not get kicked off of YouTube. I mean, I've shown. I think there's a sort of a rule about artistic, right? So artistic kind of things. Anyway, obviously. All right, but yeah, the Two of Cups. Something good. I think you're going to meet somebody very special, I think, in the next month. I think you're going to be sort of running to somebody. You're going to have an opportunity with somebody. Reason I say that, because we have not one, but we have 3 cards that point to a sort of a new interaction or a new exciting kind of possible relationship, or the doors opening to something that could be cool. 2 of Cups, meeting someone new, bottom line. Knight of Cups, Mr. Romance, having some sort of a romance within the environment. Ace of Wands, too, having the fiery aspect that you need. Like, ooh, there's something going on there. There's something exciting. There's something exhilarating with this particular connection, and I kind of like it. You have 1, 2, 3, and 4 cards that point to a new possible dating, a new possible love, right? It gets exciting pretty quick. Mr. Romance, so somebody can be fairly smooth, somebody can be fairly good at what they do, you know, just kind of, they're not going to be awkward, they'll be kind of cool, and I think that's going to be good indeed. And the 2 of Cups, meeting somebody new, having a new opportunity for dating, for getting it done, I think that is what is good in the next month indeed. So there you go. I don't know if that's going to be a permanent relationship or whatnot. That's kind of up to you. That is kind of up to you. But yeah, let's see what's going on. Christina is sending me all sorts of messages. Christina, look at Christina's error right here. Let's see what's going on. Christina says, I can't do screenshot. The folder shows up as black and there's nothing in the download. Tried downloading it 6 times and nothing. I'm not sure what the hell's going on. Can't do screenshot. The folder is black. I don't know. Can you use a different browser? Are you using Google Chrome? If you're using Google Chrome, download a new browser like Opera or something like that and try a different browser. I have no idea. Christina, I'll also give you a link that doesn't go to the folder, but goes directly to the file. So we'll try that. We got two things. Try a different browser. If that doesn't work, I'm gonna send you a link directly to the file instead of the folder. So you just click on the link and it'll open the file itself, and I'll see if that works. If not, I can also try to make a different folder and share that and see if that works, or something like that. Maybe share it specifically with your ID, or maybe something that solves it. We'll figure it out. I'm a tech guy, so we'll figure it out. We'll make it happen. All right, Jill is next. Jill wants to know something. They have an intuitive chosen one. Is anyone doing magic on me right now? Oh, no. Let's see what's going on there. Hopefully somebody's not doing any magic. We're going to use the doing magic on me kind of deck right here, man. The Edgar Allan Poe. The Poe knows if somebody's doing magic. If somebody's doing magic on you, the Poe understands what is happening. The Poe will reveal it immediately. Immediately. The magician. Somebody may be doing magic indeed. Somebody has some magic going, Somebody has some magic going. Firefox. Yeah, try Firefox. I don't know. She's going to a Google Drive, a shared Google Drive folder. And she's on Google Chrome on a Google computer. So I have no idea why that would be blank. I have no idea at all. I would also reboot the computer. You're going from Google to Google to Google. It should be seamless like butter on toast, like warm butter on warm toast. It should be seamless like that. I have no idea what's going on. Anyway, we'll figure it out. I got a couple ideas. Is anyone doing magic or spell work? I think so. Obviously, entertainment purposes only. Just because the fat man on YouTube says they are doesn't mean they are. This is an entertainment reading only. But you ask about magic, you got the magician. So I'm going to go with yes. We're going to go with the thumbs up and make it happen, right? Make it happen. Yeah, I remember the first version of Firefox. Everybody's all excited about it. It was like the biggest thing ever. Anyway, but the chariot, the motion, the activity, making it happen and all this other stuff. Magician, there's magic being whipped up. And the King of Pentacles, you're pretty steady, though. I don't think it's affecting you. I don't think it's affecting you very much. The King of Pentacles is like you have the steadiness, you have the ability to make it happen, not going to be a problem. I don't see it being a problem at all. It's like the King of Pentacles is all about having the wherewithal, the steadiness, the stoicism that you need to make it through, and you have it in space. I don't really see it happening. Firefox was awesome. Yeah, I don't know. Firefox is pretty cool. But yeah, so how many decks did you have? What have you missed? Effie, somebody has some magic going on over there. Lizzie Poo, got Chrome, used to do it now. Well, Opera, I think the new version of Opera is using the Chromium engine, which is basically Chrome, but repackaged, right? It's a Chrome engine. I'm pretty sure that Opera ended up ditching their code and going with the Chromium engine. I remember seeing something about that. So Opera's probably not the best solution because it'll be on Chromium still. But we're going to try, number one, we're going to give you a direct link to the file. So you click the link to the file and boom, it's up, right? Number two, I'll make you a different directory and I'll share it with your Google ID. So only you have access, and since it's directly accessible by your Google ID, hopefully that'll solve that as well. So you have two possible things to try out with that. By the way, we are ending soon indeed. And Thursday will be the final day of the week that I stream. Again, if you just joined, I am not streaming Friday, Saturday, and Sunday anymore. for the time being, because it's nice and cool outside. And Christina wants to go to the Arboretum. She wants to go to the botanical gardens, to the zoo, and we want to go see a movie and go out to dinner and stuff like that, right? So she wakes up late. By the time she's ready, it's 2 o'clock, and now I can't go to the zoo. Now I can't go to the Arboretum. Now I can't go to the botanical gardens. Now we can't go see a movie. So I need Friday, Saturday, and Sunday to just go and have fun, right? Go work out, go ride my bike around, go do a little jog around, you know what I'm saying? Go to a park, go have some adventures, go see a concert, do all that stuff. Anyway, all right, D's, RR has the last readings of the night. D's current feelings for me, and what does a D want? And then we're going to go eat a banana and take a shower. Eat the banana and take the shower. It's what we do on the stream. Well, not on the stream, but you know what I'm saying. You know what I'm saying. Let's see what's going on there. All right, ending soon with that. Yeah, you need balance. You need that work-life balance, because I work 12 hours a day. So I work at 6 a.m. to about 5:30, and at 5:30 I get ready for the stream. So it's going to be good to have sort of the weekends to just chill and go jogging, you know, go work out, go walk the dogs, and go to the park, and maybe go to you'll see a movie. Anyway, D's current feelings for me, and what does D want? D's current feelings for me, Hermit and 8 of Cups. They're not in the mood right now. You definitely have a disassociation from that, right? Not exactly in the mood, not exactly on point with this right now. Probably not the best day as far as that goes. So yeah, the Hermit, not really the best card. One of the good cards, though, is the 8 of Cups. That sort of means that they are giving up, or they are sacrificing a lot of things to kind of go and see what's up and see where things are going to be at. And, you know, they're sort of shopping around, looking around, see what kind of things we're going to do next. Queen of Discs says they're coming into a level of stability with sort of our feelings. So they sort of still have the good feelings. You have all the good options with there, but they're sort of nesting down or resting down and getting a level of stability within the feelings as well. So it's looking pretty good. Still looking pretty good. You don't have the Lovers, the 2 of Cups, all the amazing cards that you've had before, but I mean, you know, the way it is. What does D want from our connection? And then we are out of here. We are out of here. Thank you so much for all your donations tonight. I greatly appreciate that. Again, I will be here Thursday. I will be here tomorrow. We're going to have a rocking good time tomorrow night, so please join me then. What does D want from our connection? Let's see. Ace of Discs. They want to start over. This is the big thing here, right? They want to start over, and that is the big opportunity. They just want to start over. Ace of Discs. What can we do to reinitiate it? What can we do to get a new perspective, a new adventure here? Ace of Discs says, what doors can we open to make this happen? The King of Cups, too, talks about, I need emotional resonance. I need to be emotionally connected with you. That is going to be the important part here. The King of Cups. A lot of times we just don't have the emotional resonance. A lot of times we just don't have the emotional connection. But yeah, that's the way it goes. And the Queen of Swords. Communication is going to be key. That's what I need from the connection. I need communication, straight communication, no misunderstandings. If it's something that's important, put it on the table. And I think that is going to be the big opportunity that you have. And that is it from me. We will see you tomorrow. Thank you for being here. I greatly appreciate that. And I will see you tomorrow night.